And this is why, because it's constant. All day long I have to eat. So part of the job, and you know, you got to make it happen. So we are getting ready to eat meal number 6, and this is actually different than I would normally do. And the scenario that we have is tomorrow is a huge event training day for me. So I'm going to be obviously putting out a lot of effort for training, and I work with my diet guy Nathan Payton, and I texted Nathan earlier. I've given him an update about deadlifting yesterday and what, you know, kind of how I'm feeling, and this is what he's recommended for me to do. So typically this would be another pound of beef and potatoes and asparagus. That's what I would normally have, but this is now subbed in. So basically what we're doing here is a big pasta meal, a lot of carbs. Get ready for training tomorrow, and then I'll see how I respond to this. So essentially that's what's happening, and we've guesstimated kind of the calories here out to be about roughly 3,430, give or take. I mean, it's kind of hard because obviously this is something I didn't cook, and we got it, you know, takeout. So that's I feel like that's a pretty good estimate though, because I mean it's you know, quite a few calories for one meal. So with that added to the daily total, now we'll be at 10,370. So that's what we're sitting at now. So I'll go ahead and get this down, and then I still got one more meal to do before bed. So yeah, we got to crush this real quick, and hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. So all right, so we are to my final meal of the day. This has been, as you can see, a lot of eating today, and I actually, because of the schedule, last night I had flown yesterday. I got home, we did a huge deadlift training, and I was a little backed up on food. So I didn't really finish eating until about 2 in the morning, and then we got started this morning. So we've crammed kind of all of the food into about 13 hours. So we're going to get all these calories in about 13 hours. And I got to get that done because I need to get to sleep because tomorrow we'll train earlier in the day. So this is just the way the schedule works, and it's part of the game. So this is kind of a fun meal, one of my favorites right now. So we're going to go cheesecake, and as you can see, it's not brand new. And then we'll also hit some bioactive whey protein. So we'll do another 80 grams protein shake, and then I get to choose how much cheesecake that I want with this meal. So typically I would have 2 or 3, but as you can see, there's only 4 left, right? So I'm not going to leave one there by itself, right? So we probably should just finish that off. I feel like that's the right choice to make, especially with such a big day of training tomorrow. So this will be combined 1,650 calories, which will for the day after I consume all of this will leave us at 12,020 calories. Big day of eating, especially because I didn't get to spread it out as much as I would have liked, but I'm actually pretty happy with how I feel. I feel like I've, you know, been fairly hungry, you know, give or take. There's a couple meals where I didn't feel as hungry, certainly, but tonight I feel good, I feel full, and I'll feel certainly perfect after I finish all of this here in a little bit. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's, you know, I get to see how I respond tomorrow with training, and that's really the end goal. It's not about trying to eat a lot of food. It's how does all of this help me to perform with my training. So yeah, I think it'll be a really good big event day, and my last really heavy event training session before World's Strongest Man. So, you know, we got to kind of kick it up a notch. We got to see and feel. I have to feel how I'm going to respond to all of this to make sure that I'm ready for the contest, which I already know I am ready, but it's going to be nice when the weights feel really easy tomorrow. So that's the day of eating. It's something we haven't really shown before, and hopefully you guys, can get something out of this. So when somebody actually says to you, hey, I'm eating 10,000, or in this case 12,000 calories in a day, you can actually see the quantity of food and how frequently you would actually need to eat to get that in one day. So pretty crazy, but this is why I say I make comments a lot about the diet is the hardest part for me. It's not the training, and this is why, because it's constant all day long. I have to eat, so part of the job, and you got to make it happen.